I just bought a bunch of RV items on Amazon.
And we're going to test these quote unquote best sellers to see if they earn their keep in our trailer or if the reviews are just hype.
Starting with our first item. Jess hasn't seen any of these.
Okay, so this is a camping string light.
All of these items that we bought are under 10 bucks. We bought them all with our own money. Nothing on this is sponsored. I think the idea is that it retracts.
I'm guessing this is a light as well as the fact that it has...
I think it can be used as a lantern.
So many uses. I don't want to break this.
This is not a good start if we can't figure out.
So there's this little doodad on the side that you can
so that's
pull
a hook. Okay, that's cool. I'm looking at these photos here. They look really good. I don't know how accurate the representation is going to be because this gentleman has 6 fingers. This woman has like 8 fingers. And then this guy has like a claw. So I think AI may have been used for these product photos. I think we're gonna have to test this out at night. So let's fast forward to that. Okay, so we have charged up our light.
I'm actually legitimately excited about this because we go backpacking a lot and we're always talking about getting a lantern. And this is kind of like the perfect use case because it's pretty small. We can like also use it as cute little lights around our campground.
Oh, look at this. For emergencies. So you're on,
more like
emergencies / raves. You want to walk away from me?
Yeah.
Here, I'll take this in.
The one thing that I'll say about this, I think it's pretty cool. But the lights are like obviously not as vibrant or luminescent as you would with like a normal Christmas light.
I can't believe how long this is, Jess. So imagine you're having a dinner party with friends.
It is pretty bright though. I'm pretty surprised by how bright it is.
That's pretty cute.
This is very Christmassy.
I know. Okay, so then we've got this.
Ah, no, my hard work.
So this is probably the mode that we would use the most, just lantern mode. And then I think once you get through the lantern modes, you get lantern plus string lights.
Every single time we go backpacking, we talk about getting a lantern. And to be honest, I've also wanted to bring fairy lights or something like that when we go camping, just for the gram basically, but like it's not feasible to bring it.
You could even drape this on the ground around your trailer. Like you could have under trailer lighting.
So is it worth the tow or is it a hell no?
I'm gonna say this one is worth the tow. Everyone loves a good campfire, including us. Jess is very mesmerized whenever we have like dry wood that pops a lot.
I'm a slight pyromaniac.
Yes, so you're gonna love our next one.
Ooh.
So these are the fire color changing packets: fire pit, camp doors, outdoor fireplaces, bonfire, fire color, perfect fire, camping accessories for kids and adults.
It says that the colors burn brightly for 50 minutes, which is pretty impressive if that actually works. This also strikes me as something that might not necessarily be very eco-friendly, but it specifically says eco-friendly on the box. But on the back it says cancer and reproductive harm.
Eco-friendly.
Which maybe gives me the slight scaries.
Look at that. If it looks a tenth as cool as this, I mean, that looks like a fireworks show. It says the colors burn brightly for 50 minutes. You just add the packs into the fire. I'm a little suspect. I don't see any crazy 7-fingered men in the photos here, but it looks like they just like took stock photos of people around a campfire and then just took some markers and colored in.
This definitely looks like a very groovy way to elevate your campsite at night.
All right, let's go test it out. All right, so we've got a rip-roaring fire going. So it says to just put it right in. Put it right in the crack.
Oh, I see something.
Whoa.
Oh, that's cool. It's green. Oh, it's blue a little. I see mostly green. Oh, it's cool.
Maybe I shouldn't stand downwind. It's causing reproductive harm. That's actually really cool. And this is during the day. At nighttime, that has to look so cool.
And if you put 3 packets in and you have like a huge fire, I bet that's really cool.
Put some more packets in? Okay, so that's 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you feel your reproductive
My ovaries are shrinking as we speak.
Oh, dude, that is so cool.
Wow, I mean, it looks very Technicolor unicorn kind of vibes.
This definitely exceeded my expectations, but I've got to know, worth the tow or hell no?
I'd say worth the tow. Look at that. That's cool. It's like a unicorn in your fire pit.
And this is during the day. For as cheap as those things are, yeah, that's
what a steal. Way to pimp your campfire.
One of the most popular items I saw was a fire blanket. So this is an emergency fire blanket. So I've always been interested in getting one of these. Apparently this is made entirely of fiberglass. It says it puts out fire in seconds. It targets all types of fires, wood or paper, electronic appliances, liquid and gas. Oh my God, look, this guy, he's got a fire pouring out of his car in the front.
I don't know what you would do in that situation.
If you've got flames pouring out of the hood of your car, I would advise you not to go get your blanket. It's got a 4.8 star review and it's been reviewed over 2,200 times.
I would be curious to know how many of those reviews have actually used it in practice, because I assume most people just buy it and have it on hand.
They actually have a video showing how it works. Oh, you just threw it right over the grill.
I feel like this is not actual video.
Look, this hot dog is not cooked, and then he throws the blanket on, he pulls it off. They're cooked!
Magic. Yeah, I'm thinking this is not an actual video.
We're not gonna test this one inside the trailer because I'm not really crazy about the idea of starting a grease fire, but they've got a photo of a bonfire. We'll get like a few logs, a few twigs, and then we'll see if it works. Let's see if we can get this thing extra hot, because I want to give this thing a good test. I hope any fire inside wouldn't be any bigger than this. This thing is pretty big. Okay, you ready?
I feel sad about putting out the unicorn flames.
I know. Well, maybe we can light it again. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I still see it going. That's so cool. You can literally touch this. And I still see a flame. Well,
I mean, it's obviously...
okay, right here, this flame is not going out. And this is not a grease fire. This is just like wood. Look at that. The fiberglass is like glowing red. I think if your goal is to control the fire, this definitely does a phenomenal job of cutting down on the oxygen. This would give you enough time to get water or to get a fire extinguisher to put out a grease fire or to call 911. Like, this is gonna keep it from spreading.
Morbid curiosity, I just wanna like touch it. Oh, it's hot, but it's not like super hot.
I guess we have to pick it up and see what happens. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, it's mostly out.
Here's the damage. There are no holes in it, which is pretty amazing.
You could probably use it again.
You probably could.
Is it worth the tow or a hell no?
I'm gonna say worth the tow, especially for under 10 bucks. That's a no-brainer. Put it like under your cabinet in your RV. That's pretty cool. All right. It's
a folding bucket.
I think this is so cool. So we used to carry around a bucket, but we just don't have enough space for it. This is apparently a 5-gallon bucket.
Before even using this is going to be a hell no. Like, what? Look how floppy this is.
My understanding is when it's floppy, when it's not full, but if you like fill it up with water, the water presses against the walls.
But there's plenty of use cases where you use buckets where it's not completely full of water.
Like, just a family at the beach, and look at this cool guy with a ponytail.
Where is it coming from?
Just out of his shoulder. At least AI matched the color of his hair very well.
That's disturbing.
Look at this very real photo where this... Mom.
Wearing jeans and a white shirt.
A bucket full of fruit. She's kneeling in a river with her daughter who has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 toes! No. 6 toes! They don't even look at these AI photos they make.
I think it's a cool idea, but this is not instilling confidence in me.
All right, let's go test it out. I've got a lot of dirt and bugs, so I thought washing the side of the trailer would be a really good test. This says 20 liters. It comes out to be 5.25 gallons. And this does not feel like a 5-gallon bucket. I'm sus. Okay, you ready for gallon 1? So far, so good. Gallon 2. So far, it's holding its shape. Oh, this is 4. This is gonna be really close. There's no way. Here we go, moment of truth, gallon 5. Oh. That's a quarter gallon?
That sounds about right.
And we are overflowing. If this holds its shape, I will be blown away. Okay. That's not horrible.
I mean, it is not really holding its shape very well.
No.
And it's spilling quite a lot.
Okay, better than I thought so far. Let's get some soap and a cloth and see what happens. I'm just looking to get a little bit of dirt off. Oh no. Oh my God, it just collapses. There is no way you can do any, there's no way you'd be able to look at how much stuff comes out.
I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess. But if you had some kind of expensive auto soap.
All right, let's see how it carries when it's half full. It's basically just a glorified dry bag. It's even worse than a dry bag because you can't close it. So I think this rating is gonna be a little controversial. It does technically hold the volume they say it holds.
It does not hold 20 liters. They're lying about that.
Barely. This was maybe a little bit of wishful thinking. I forgot that a lot of the reasons I use a bucket is to have a rigid, empty container that I can carry around things like bleach containers.
So is it worth the tow or a hell no?
For me, it's like a soft no. This is the Bfonz silicone faucet, handle drip catcher, dripping tray, mat dish, soap, sponge holder, accessories gadget for kitchen counter, bathroom, kitchen sink, splash guard in gray. This is probably the lowest rating of all the items we're gonna test. This is a 4.0, but it has over 10,700 reviews. So this is designed to go behind your sink, and you'll notice this little silicone part goes around the faucet where it comes out of the sink basin. And then you've got these little drippy bits that hang over into the sink. We have a pretty small sink with pretty limited space. And right now we just keep all of our sponges and scrubby brushes inside, which
can get pretty nice. So we only have one sink in our trailer, so we brush our teeth and do our hygiene stuff in the same sink as we do at washing our dishes. So it definitely would be nice to have something that we can kind of put our sponges and our little scrubby brush and things like that. I'm actually excited to try this out.
If you have limited clearance behind the sink, these are designed to tilt up at the back, so it'll kind of go against the backsplash.
I wanted to put this on the sink earlier. Jess was like, no, you need to do it on camera. It's okay.
Yeah, okay. I was most worried about these fitting it, our sink is not very wide.
Yeah, I'm gonna pretend wash something.
Okay. Oh, wait, we have a spoon. Okay, here we go. This spoon needs washing. I think I'm most excited about having a place to set our 2 scrubby brushes because right now they permanently live inside the sink.
It gets pretty nasty with food bits. So as you can see, it's not very big. So I don't really know how many items you'd be able to put up there. But I mean, if you're just looking to put up your brush and stuff,
yeah,
I guess it works.
Let's see. Oh, look, the water. So the big question, is it worth the tow or hell no?
I think it's worth the tow, for us at least. I can't remember off the top of my head how much this is, but for $8 or something, it seems to solve a pretty gnarly problem.
I agree.
You look cute.
I do.
I like when you have your backward hat.
Yeah.
Look like a cool guy.
I'm not going to tell you what this next one is. I'm going to see if you can guess. Oh, well, it says on the box. So this next one is advertised as a toothbrush holder, but they also show you you can use cables, keys. They're basically just these little, what are these? So it's these little silicone nubbums. Yeah.
They kind of remind me of things that you play a board game with.
Or maybe a little massager.
It actually feels kind of nice.
So Jess mentioned that we brush our teeth at our kitchen sink because we don't have a bathroom sink. So we usually end up just keeping our toothbrushes somewhere around the sink in the kitchen.
Which is so much less gross.
I know, so classy. I don't really love keeping them on the countertop, and I thought it would be really cool if we could use these to kind of like mount stuff behind the sink in the kitchen.
I think living in a small space, you have to kind of find unique ways to organize. So in theory, I think it's a good idea.
I don't really see how they wouldn't work. And at 4.6 star average review, over 1,700 reviews, it looks like people find them pretty helpful. So let's test it out. So it looks like we've got a little adhesive back. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it, we'll do his and hers. We'll do left. And this is on the aluminum wall, so I don't think it's gonna hurt anything. They stick pretty well, like instantly. Like you don't have to hold them for a long time. The moment of truth. Hey, I think we should do a bouncing trailer simulation. I would say if it's holding on to that, I think you'd really have to.
You going down a bumpy
Yeah,
road?
I think you'd really, let's do yours now.
Don't judge me for not having a toothbrush cover.
I think, you know, I was gonna say there's no way this would hold on, but this is actually, I don't think this is coming out. Should we see how something else holds in there? Okay, keys, yeah.
I feel like that definitely would not stand bouncing around.
Maybe in your house, but I wouldn't rely on this.
So, do you think it's worth the tow or a hell no?
You know, I really didn't think I was gonna like these, but I like these things. I'm gonna say worth the tow. So I think you're gonna be excited about this next one.
Oh, wow.
It's a toilet brush. We have a tiny bathroom. It's actually a wet bath. If we like have this big toilet brush and we pull our curtain around, it'll just topple over every time. And you know how like those toilet brush holders are basically just tiny little cups to hold the forbidden water in the bottom. We have been to so many stores and we cannot find a toilet brush that will work for us. This is silicone, and look at this. It's got this little hook. They give you this plastic tab. It's sticky. It goes on the wall. This just slides in, so it stays flushly mounted against the wall, and it's got some little holes on either side.
So the forbidden water goes on the floor.
Most toilets in RVs are plastic and not made out of porcelain. If you like feel the brushes on a clean, new, I don't go around feeling
dirty
people's toilet brushes. But if you go into a store and you feel the brushes, they're actually like really abrasive, and you can't use those in an RV.
How are you going to? I don't want to show.
So
people.
I have an idea for that. I know that some of you freaks want to see us clean our toilet bowl, but I have a feeling that most of you don't. So I think what we're gonna do is we'll figure it out. What do you think? Like right here?
Yeah.
All right, so we get this little sticky thing off. I think we just put it like right there. This cup just goes on like that, and then voila. I'm thinking we put something in this bowl because it's plastic just like the toilet is, but I don't know what food to put. Do you think like peanut butter would be too sticky? Here, hold on. What foods are closest to poop texture? Refried beans are closest in appearance and texture. Okay, we've got black beans, kidney beans, pinto beans. What do you think?
Black beans are probably the go-to. You know what's crazy? It's somebody's job in Hollywood to like figure out things that look like poop, like for the prop department. Somehow I feel like this is gonna ruin refried beans for me forever.
I think we'll just take a lump and we'll go like...
Horrifying.
And then maybe we'll do like that. And then maybe we'll do like a little smear. Okay, all right.
Somebody is having a really bad day.
All right.
Please consult your doctor.
The moment of truth. We're gonna add a little bit of water. Hey, that's not too bad. This is truly horrifying television. Okay, let's simulate getting under the bowl. So I'm cleaning it now. Oh, you know what? It actually does okay. Oh, Jess.
What?
It's even getting like the mineralized water scale off the top of the bowl.
Oh.
And it looks much less scarier than cleaning refried beans.
Is it worth the tow or a hell no?
I'm gonna go worth the tow. Yeah, this is a good one. This is the cute pill dispenser with 7 compartments, pill bottle organizer with anti-mix design, portable pill organizer for travel with wide mouth for easy access, BPA-free, patented pill container in pink.
We just went on a 2-day trip, and to take our vitamins with us, we had to take little baggies. So I don't know that we'd take this big thing, but in theory, having a little organizer for your pills sounds kind of nice.
It's 1 cup and it's got 7 different segments.
I like how there's a wrist strap in case you wanna carry around your vitamins with you.
It says stylish and portable. I would say the even bigger problem is there's no convenient way to do yoga with with your pill organizer. So our method has been to keep our various like multivitamins up here, but they kind of like move around when the trailer moves.
And these guys are too big to put up there. I will say it's not like, maybe, I'm sure you could do this a little bit more gracefully than I'm doing it. I got some of your man vitamins and my lady vitamins.
Oh no. So far this is not going very great. This could be problematic if your medication is like more important than a men's multivitamin.
Yeah. It's also worth mentioning that there are little labels that come with it so that you can like, you know, put on. So I like that. So
okay. Well,
yeah.
Now we gotta do one of the big ones.
I haven't actually taken my vitamins.
So the idea
today,
is you just rotate the lid to the compartment that you want.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty solid. If you travel a lot for work, or let's say, for example, you don't live in your trailer, you're a weekend warrior, but you want to be able to take your medicine and vitamins and all that stuff with you, it's probably a lot easier to take this with you than it is to take like all of your different pills.
Okay, so worth the tow or hell no?
I don't know that it makes sense for people like us who live in their trailer, so I'm gonna give it a soft no. But if you're a weekend warrior that like goes back and forth between your RV and your home, I think this would be very handy, and you can wear it like a purse. I don't know why who wears a purse like this.
So we have lots of little gadgets with us in our RV and not a ton of places to plug them in, but we do have outlets. So how cool would it be if you could turn your outlet into a bunch of USB ports? So this is the 5-outlet power strip with 4 USB ports, surge protector for home.
I see that it has 4.7 stars out of over 3,000 reviews.
Well, it's got some USB-A and USB-C ports, and it turns your single gang outlet into 5 outlets. It's got this little screw in the center, so I think it's designed to actually like screw into the outlet. So my thought is, oh no, I don't think this is gonna work. So you see how I've got an outlet here and then a switch here? Actually, this doesn't line up. This little plastic plug just simulates the second ground plug, but it doesn't line up with this outlet. It's like 1/8 of an inch below. There's like, oh, okay. It doesn't feel good. Maybe it's because this is a GFI outlet. Maybe they're like built a little bit different. Oh, you know what we can try? Our only USB outlets in the whole trailer are all right here next to this outlet. So this really isn't gonna do me a lot of good. So this is a single gang outlet. Yes, it does. I bet that has something to do with the GFI. But look, it covers the USB ports on the bottom here. So there's like a pretty big clearance issue with this product.
That's huge. Yeah. I mean, look at this.
Let's plug this in. It says fast charging, which that is a surprise. This outlet screws are at the top and the bottom of the outlet, so this center screw is not going to work to keep it mounted into the wall. So I would avoid using this plug right here for anything alternating current, because every time you pull it out, this whole thing's gonna come out of the wall. You really have to have a ton of clearance around wherever you use. It probably can't be a GFI outlet like we have in the kitchen. It can't be a double gang outlet. It can't have a switch next to it, and it's gotta have a ton of space around it.
I'm guessing that this probably isn't actually gonna work out for a lot of different RVers.
And Starlink is powered on, so at least we know that this device works. I think it's cool that it gives 5 different AC outlets that you can plug in. It's nice that they're spaced out, and it's pretty cool that the USB-C ports are fast charging.
Is it worth the tow or a hell no?
For me, it's a hell no. So this is one I've been really excited for. This is the motion sensor nightlight rechargeable magnetic puck lights. We've got all overhead lighting in the trailer, so I've wanted some under counter lights to use. And this one's pretty neat because they're rechargeable, so you don't have to be throwing away batteries. I am a little confused though, because in all these photos, it has this like sexy directional light pointing down. All the lights are pointing that way. I thought there was gonna be like a light on the side. Look at this. Every single one of them has like sexy lights pointing down. So I don't really think that's how they're designed to work. But you know, we gotta check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. What is up with AI and 6 toes? Also, I think it should have been a clue that this guy is literally walking straight into the wall.
Well, that's what he's got these motion sensor night lights for.
It says easy to install puck light, contains magnets which can be adsorbed onto the surface of iron products at will.
What? What does that mean?
Yeah, magnets! All of our lighting is overhead. There's no under cabinet lighting. So if one of us wakes up in the middle of the night and has to turn on a light, it's gonna wake up the other person. Also, I don't like to buy anything with batteries that I have to replace. So this is really cool because this has rechargeable batteries on USB-C. It's got a little screw hole if you wanna mount it with a screw. So this is magnetic. I think if we just put this guy right there, we'll just stick it right there. Okay, the magnet isn't very strong, which is fine if you're in a house, but if you're in a trailer, this thing bounces up and down pretty hard in the road. This takes no effort to pull it off. So they definitely could have put a stronger magnet in here, which is unfortunate, but let's go ahead and see how the light works before we pass judgment. I'm gonna turn off the lights. Okay, lights are off. And now it's in light mode. Now walk over here.
All right, I'm walking.
Okay.
I'm walking. I'm getting close. Ooh, and it turned on.
Hey, that's pretty cool. It's such a bummer that that magnet is so weak. This would be great in a house, but I'm surprised that so many RVers have bought this. I really wanted this one to work out.
So, is it worth the tow or a hell no?
I think I have to go hell no on this one, which is sad. This is probably the one I was most excited about. Not made for us nomad folk. Every item featured in this video will be linked below. Is there a product that's in your Amazon cart because you're afraid it's not worth the money? Well, let us know down in the comments section and maybe we'll buy it and test it so you don't have to.
And while you're there, tell us your favorite RV accessory and be sure to like and subscribe to see us in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.
God, you
They're just beans, okay? They're good protein.